This place is so peaceful. It's wonderful.
Here's Pascal.
These so-called raptures be capable
The only
of
member
peace?
that don't look like a waifu. She is a healer. Is my game freeze up? Yeah, let's look at Pascal for a moment. Anyway, we're here to continue doing the next chapter of the campaign mode. And but first we gotta check out Pascal. She is an epic a healer. 40-second cooldown, affect 3 allies with the lowest HP. So you have to team her up with someone who has 20-second cooldown so that they can rotate. Let's see. Activate after fire 10 times. It's a charged weapon. So and in stage burst 1. Okay, increase health and so it's 2.5 second load time, 6 bullets. Ten times. I would say what, about 25 seconds. So every 25 seconds, she would activate this thing. I don't use her much. You know, you got Rapunzel. I mean, Rapunzel just way better. But sometimes I use her just for laugh and giggle. I think she probably the least talked about character. I mean, she's the only one that don't look humanoid, obviously, a robot. I think she come from Nier Automata event. Alright, enough talk about Pascal. The reason we talk about her because, you know, just a rare occasion. Okay, so let's go to the stage that we're gonna be going next. Of course, it's gonna take us to the current stage. So this is my free account that is on stage 23, and somehow we keep getting these pop-up commercial. Okay, I believe we on stage 19, right, or 18. Let's check 18 first. I haven't played this like a whole week. I think we've been here, don't we? Yeah, I think we've been here. This is where Laplace got corrupted. I mean, not Laplace. Is it? Laplace become a hero. That's what I meant. Why am I back here? I think we were meant to go to 19, not not 18. Here we go, Eden. That's right. We were planning. How are we gonna end up Eden is remain to be seen. Okay, so it is lab. So we are in the city area. So we start out from here, and then we make our way, snake our way over here. We fight some more raptures all the way. Now this is EX, is extra bosses. If you beat them, you get 300 gem. They don't provide a story. It's just extra. You step on this portal, activate this teleporter dome, get you all the way here, and then the boss right here where the crow is. And again, the boss just a level harder version of some peons. Okay, so that's what stage looks like. Pretty like one of those Fist of the North Star movie. How all the building destroy. Alright, so let's go to the cutscene. We almost there, you know, we almost through stage 22, where we will do a normal let's play where we go through all the enemies. So, but for now we just have to stick with the cutscene to catch up with the story. Alright, let's go to the command center. I'm hoping that is the correct stage. I can't only play this thing like weekly, since I work 10 to 12 hours a day, you know, just don't have time. Yes, it is 19, because yeah, I remember Laplace right here, when she become a hero, when she overcome her fear, since she no longer has name. Alright, so in chapter 19. Yeah, and we also did that backstory for Pilgrim, and we found out how the goddess God got separated, and how mankind betrayed him, and how Dorothy become hatred toward the human, and that will carry on. And now you'll know why we need to see the backstory before we come here. And let's continue with the story, where we asked Anderson for help so that we can go into this research institute, and Anderson did provide us some supplies, and here we are. Hang on, before we move, how long is this thing? Okay, 11. It's 11 cutscenes. I do not know how long or short it is. So anyway, let's go. Because some cutscenes are short, some cutscenes are very long.
Clear. It's a clear shot to the research facility from here. We're well stocked with supplies. Things are looking good. There is something, however, that I'm curious about. Are Nikke's allowed to engage in operations on the surface without a commander?
Huh? I don't remember ever doing that.
Then what about conducting corporate espionage to spy on another squad?
It's completely forbidden.
So they say. Anyway, what's our next move, Rappy?
Show yourself. If you're not out here by the time I count to 3,
we got someone spying on us.
3, 2.
What a killjoy.
Papillon.
I was going to come out when the timing was
She
right.
looks gorgeous.
Not when there are all these irksome bees buzzing about.
Hey, aren't you the one always trailing behind Burning
She's
Gum?
Burning Gum's Nikke.
That's me. Thank you for noticing.
Her spy, just like, I'm assuming she's probably like Rian, you know, who's doing some shady stuff for Suan, and I think she is doing some shady stuff for Burning Gum. What are you doing here, I ask?
As if you had to ask. I'm here to lend a hand, of course.
If you want to help, how about fixing our dorm which your superior laid waste to?
Sorry, I'm afraid that's out of my purview.
Didn't Burning Gum put a hit out on us before? You ought to compensate us for emotional distress.
I'm very disappointed in you all. We're all paid employees working for the same people. You really ought to be more trusting of me. Honey, everybody's ganging up on me.
She called us honey, just like
I
Rupee.
thought you'd want to defend my honor.
Sorry. But I don't think I can help you.
What are you really doing out here? Are you conducting surveillance? Or trying to turn up information on Marion?
Good old Rappy, straight to the
Don't
point.
get your stinger in a tangle, busy little bee. Fine, I can see none of you are in the mood for repartee. You asked if I wanted information. That's precisely what I'm after.
She gonna act
If
sweet
not
like
that, then what
Viper.
else? At this point, it's about all you can offer me.
You know
don't
what?
have a problem
I think
with that,
Viper
do
also
you?
calls us honey.
After all, sharing information isn't a one-way street.
Dee, the killer wife, call us honey as well. What are you getting at?
Let me put it this way. If you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. If you do that, you might
If
be
she
able to receive
if she
some
ever
top
available
secret
for
information
recruit,
about a certain
oh yeah, I would
deputy
definitely recruit her.
chief in the process. So let's say, what's a good example? Ah, got it. The fact that there are 0 survivors on the surface. That's a bald-faced lie. In truth, there's a lost utopia where humans have gathered and are living quite happily. Were you not aware of this? The suits at the Ark have known about it for a coon's age.
You mean someplace other than the amusement park?
Amusement park? What's she on about?
Okay, we got options. Number 1, spill the beans and keep talking. Number 2, how do we know you're telling the truth? Yeah, let's go with number 2. How do we know you're telling the truth?
So you want confirmation? What's in it for me?
It's certainly tempting. But we have to keep our mission strictly confidential. We don't want any leaks.
It should be okay if we keep it between us. How about if we use some kind of secret code?
Nice! Let's do that. From now on, our code name for our destination is sewage.
As for the item we're after, we'll call it cartridge case.
You do realize I can hear everything you're saying.
They're not really subtle, those two. Okay, so we go around the stage and killing some Ratchet, and we come to the next cutscene.
Rappy. How much further until we reach the sewage?
About 1.2
Look at
kilometers.
Rappy, she's
Nearly there.
she and
Is all of
Papillon
this
is
really necessary?
Absolutely.
probably drive them
Security is of
insane there.
utmost importance.
Let's not do this. How about an open exchange of information? Both sides. One question, one answer. What are you all looking for? No, wait. First, tell me about sewage.
It's where sewer water flows from?
Are you for real right now?
It's a place where heretics are created.
What? Is that true?
Nope.
They just
It's
pulling your
actually
legs
an
there,
engineering
Papillon.
lab where they've managed to replicate the corruption codes for Raptors.
You're not pulling my leg again, are you?
Yep.
Fine. Let me just ask one thing. Are you not curious about the information I have? It's about the survivors up on the surface. We're talking about people who have managed to thrive for decades in an environment where not a single inch of land has been recaptured in the Ark's entire history.
Of course, I want to know more.
Then why are you doing this to me? I'm trying to reach a compromise here that will benefit both of us. Can't you give me something to go on? Anything?
I'm sorry, but I can't.
Why not?
If we tell you what we came here for, your superior will only try to take it away from us.
But even if that happens,
my code almost gone, but I still have some little bit
interests
left. I would say
Sorry,
99%
that's something
recovered,
we can't get behind. Not Master,
and all my family
nor any
are
of us.
the
Believe that
same,
Miriam
except
should be
for my
dissected,
brother-in-law.
even
He's still
if it is
coughing
for a greater cause.
a lot more than
Well, it's not
and
like we'll
everybody
be able
else,
to
but-
keep it much
but
of a
he's still
secret
fine.
once
He's
we
fine,
reach the
though.
coordinates anyway.
Looks like we caught a break. Sewage security is down.
Maybe things will go more smoothly this time around.
Let's not count our eggs before they hatch. The fact that the security systems have been disabled could mean someone has already been here.
Something smells fishy, and it ain't the sewage.
Enough with the sewage. I already
Papillons
know
is-
it's the research center. You can stop using that
Boy, oh
stupid
boy.
code word.
Sorry.
I guess the
we
patient
just got used to it.
over. Where is the cartridge case? Oh, Commander.
If the layout of this place is anything like a regular research center, we'll have to go up a few floors.
All right, let's go get ourselves a cartridge case.
Booyah!
Do you two have hands in your pants or something?
Yeah, I think Rappy's patience also runs out. But like I said, you know, Annie's, Neon, they're fun. They're really fun. I'm glad that they go with this direction. I am so
Hey.
glad. It makes the game interesting, fun, and enjoyable. Because of the character, appearance, and personality makes a huge difference. And of course, the story.
This cartridge case you guys are after. Is it Vaphaus?
Ah, she knows.
Yep,
Uh-oh,
What?
Neon, you spilled the bean.
Drats. Did I just reveal
Nah, she
something
already
I
know.
shouldn't have?
No, you're fine.
Yeah,
You seem to know an awful lot about Vaphaus already.
yep, she did.
Honey, come here and look at this. Unlike some people, I'm willing to share certain information.
I walked towards Papillon. And she handed me some piece of research
Here.
paper.
Check this out.
Yeah, we know. It requires human blood. Special type of blood.
Sounds like we're in the right place.
Heretic. Anachiro.
And Nachiro, we know who that
Modernia
is.
isn't the only heretic in the world?
That's Cinderella.
Of course
Just like
not.
Modernia is Marianne.
How many more are there?
Nice
We
try.
saw the story of
You're not getting anything out of
Of
me
Cinderella already.
until you cough up some information first.
How about that? Suddenly I'm not so curious.
I figured as much.
Building 9. That's close to us.
Let's go. Get that sample. Okay, so we make our way to the building number 9.
Over here! I found the cartridge case!
Inside that freezer? Why is it so big?
Let's see what's inside.
There's a case for a flask to be inserted. There are 12 slots, and 11 of them contain empty flasks inside. The other one is empty.
Were we beaten to the punch? I hate it
Uh-oh.
when that happens.
Did someone already take it?
Something doesn't feel right here. The security system was down when we arrived.
I'm not detecting any heat sources from raptures.
What if it isn't a rapture? Papillon might have been just a cover, while Papillon Mark II was really following us.
Please. If anything, that'd be a blessing.
Uh-oh. Someone showed up. The wall behind us
Enemy
shatters.
sighted.
I knew something was up.
Isabel, cover the commander.
Oh, it's not a rapture. Isabel? Oh, we know who
Be
that
good
is.
and hold still.
Haran, tie up
Haran?
the case.
Crows.
The
Attack.
sight girl. The girl with the Grim Reaper
Noah,
sight.
block all escape
And Noah,
routes.
My favorite.
the shield girl. We have seen them all.
Pilgrims? What's going on here?
You don't get to ask questions. If anything, you should be
Hey, it's not a
apologizing.
group of commander
Bursting in here and
supposedly a
trying to steal what
pilgrim
others have worked so
Nikke.
hard to find. Wait a minute. Are you talking about Bop House?
Maybe you're not as dumb as you look. Commander Johan,
Johan, finally we
what
meet.
should we do with them?
He's a commander.
I'm going to ask you some questions. If you want to live, I expect proper answers. Who are you?
Not answering.
Not answering.
I'm a commander from the Ark.
Good. Next question. You say you're a commander from the Ark. You could stay burrowed underground, safe from harm. This is an item used to kill heretics. Why on earth would someone like you want this?
To liberate the Nikkes.
What are you on about?
Vophouse destroys the nanomachines inside a heretic's body. In doing that, it disrupts their regenerative abilities. So, if you were to use this on the Nikkes inside the Ark...
You could remove their nymph, freeing them from the endless cycle of resurrection, liberating them. I see now.
So he does
All
know
right,
something about
last
that.
question.
Good, we don't have
Which
to
do you think is
explain.
more important? The liberation of Nikkes, or recapturing the surface?
Oh, well, we don't know how to answer that. Oh, we give us a choice. Liberating the Nikkes.
Is that right? Then I believe we're done here. You may die now.
Uh-oh. He grabbed us. He grabbed my neck without giving me a chance to react. With the strength of a superhuman. And tossed my body through the hole in the wall.
Commander!
No, I can't reach.
Where do you think you're going? It may not look like much, but there's no shield in the Ark stronger than mine.
Well, at least he didn't throw us against the
Your
wall.
puny little bullets won't put a dent
Apparently, Johan is
Damn you!
a human with
She's right. I can't
robotic
even
body
put a scratch on
parts.
it. What should I
That's
do?
why he's so strong.
What else? We plow our way through that thing no matter what it takes.
And he can destroy raptures. You could say he's sacrificed his hands for power.
Leave the rest of them to the raptures. We're going back to Eden.
Yes, Commander.
And there you go. The first encounter with the Eden people. Alright. Let's go to the next cutscene. After going through all those rapture that Johan is leaving us with. And hey, looks like we passed out of some sort. And now, who is this?
Are you okay?
You, Haran.
Sorry for being so rough back there. I know we've met before, but considering you're in my neck of the woods, allow me to introduce myself properly. My name is Haran. I'm a pilgrim serving Eden, a sort of sanctuary up on the surface.
That's right. They're like the Ark, but on the surface, you could say. Why did you save me, I ask?
No real reason. Just felt like it, I suppose. Gotta entertain myself somehow.
Your commander wanted to kill me.
That he did. But I wanted to save you. So that's that.
Pretty good answer.
We try not to get too involved in other people's affairs. So long as we're willing to face the consequence, we're free to do as we wish. That's our rule.
Pretty stark contrast from the Ark.
Very much so. But then again, if the rules were the same as the Ark, how could we call this place paradise?
Did you say paradise?
That's right. It's a sacred place on the surface where Nikkes and humans coexist peacefully. If you think a Nikke defying her commander due to her changing her mind is wild, then just wait till you get to Eden. You'll see stuff way crazier than that. What do you think? Would you like me to take you there?
Option number 1, is your commander there too? Option number 2, before that, I want to reunite with my squad mate. Yeah, let's go with number 2.
Very well. I'll leave you here then. I've already done my part by saving you.
Oh
Your
boy.
squad mates are no concern of mine.
Is she angry? Whatever you say, we gotta stick to it.
So, you've made up your mind? Follow me then. Try to keep up.
Guess we gotta follow her around wherever she takes us.
That's much better. You can come out now.
I guess she fight the rapture alone, maybe? You're quite strong, I said.
As I should be. Only the strong survive up here.
That's true.
You won't get to the top of the food chain by being weak, that's for sure.
Is Commander Johan by any chance?
As strong as I am. You of all people should know, considering that knuckle sandwich he gave you. At first, he was a weak human, much like yourself. But then he swapped his broken bones and tattered skin for mechanical parts.
There you go.
He even managed to cover up all the gaps resulting from the surgeries. Before I met him, I thought all humans were doomed to be prey for all eternity. Thanks to him, I've come around slightly on that.
What made him do this to himself?
He's obsessed with reclaiming the surface. The thought of it has consumed him entirely, more than anyone else I've seen. For him, reclaiming the surface will never come to pass if it's left to bureaucrats pontificating over it during their lunch meetings. The sunshine, the smell of the grass, the flow of the water, and the windswept valleys on a breezy day. He intends for all of it to come to pass by his hand alone. Achieving this is his entire purpose in life. He's willing to do anything to make his dream a reality. Now, let me ask you something. Are you not a commander, sent from the Ark to recapture the surface as well? Yet, even with Vapaus within your grasp, you claimed you'd use it instead to liberate the Nikkes. What if, as a result, a heretic survives and threatens your precious homestead and its people? What would you do then?
Put everything I have on the line.
And does that include...
Yes, my life.
How disappointing. If there is anything of less value than a human life, I do not know of it.
Oh boy. Well, she's looking down on us. Without our conviction. Where are you taking us there, Haran? Everywhere is a wasteland no matter where I look. This place isn't...
Of course, it's not paradise.
Okay.
I'm going to put you through a little test.
Ah. A test?
That's right. During our chat on the way here, I was trying to figure you out. But words alone won't suffice. For example, giving one's life to a cause is something that cannot be proven using words alone.
That's true.
So I, Haran, as a Watcher of Paradise, will conduct a trial that will be a true test of your resolve.
Wait, what's going on here?
Humans reveal who they truly are when faced with the depth. I will help set the stage for you.
Oh boy, here comes
Before
a damn
that,
rapture.
However, we must
Instead of
first
Nikke fighting,
ensure
we the one who's
monster
gonna
you're going
take
up
on that
against
monster.
is
A human.
somewhat docile.
But the monster is
Come
pretty
with me,
weak.
human. For the first step, your ability as a commander will be put to the test.
Alright, you know, we do a standard fighting the raptures, and then we come to the next cutscene.
Well done. Your bravery is admirable. You have passed the first step.
Well, that was easy one. I'm sure it's gonna ramp up, right? What's next?
Don't rush me. I'll get to it when I get to it.
Oh dear. This is... Whoa, she looks different here. The fallen rapture, she sprays something, a mist on the ground, on the dead raptures.
Come to think of it, this may
Is she
be a
gonna
bit advanced for
bring
you.
them to life or something? Make them active again? Or is she gonna control the dead raptures
That should be a little more
to
suitable
use
for
it
you.
to test Commander? You want me to take on these raptures alone? I asked.
What? Does the idea seem absurd to you? If so, then let me posit a question for you. The paradise that you're imagining, where Nikkes and humans live in harmony, is it a place where Nikkes serve humans unilaterally? As humans can't even defend themselves against raptures who are already at death's door.
That's not what I was thinking.
Then, prove it. Show me that you can be self-sufficient, and you'll be allowed into paradise.
I guess she wants to see if we are a commander that hide behind a Nikke, or can we be a
No
commander
need to
that can
worry.
fight and survive
I
or something
knew
like
this
that.
would happen, so I packed some items that might prove useful. Take your pick.
Well, she put her items down. We gotta run towards the item. What do we pick? Okay, it didn't say. The air-type rapture pointed its barrels at me. I fling myself sideways and managed to avoid it. Okay, I guess we are on the ground type now. Rush towards me. Oh, I pick up the grenade. Toss it in the opening and run away. Oh, she does not approve.
It's been 4 hours already.
Wow, really? We've been fighting for 4 hours?
Sake, something has to happen soon. Either kill the Raptures or die.
Jeez.
I can't look at this anymore.
She's bored to death.
I'd rather watch the paint dry. I'll go make some essence. Maybe by then something will have happened.
So we've been stuck for hours with this thing. 5 hours later. They know the Rapture now pointing a beam at me. There's no escaping this. Pick and throw an oil can. The oil can explodes, sending the Rapture's fragment flying in all directions. Pick up a shard and use it as a shield.
Still alive, eh? I go to make some essence and this human is still surviving. Perhaps this one isn't a complete fool. But no one's luck lasts forever. This is just as boring as it was before. Crow, let's go make some witch's brew.
She have to her pet's crow that protect her, I guess. We face more Rapture by the looks of it. The ground type Raptures shines a red light. Stare intently. The Raptures are no longer attacking. It seems like their parts have been damaged beyond repair. The same could be said of me.
A stalemate. I made enough soup for 2 people. Just in case. You want some?
Noontime. Still going at it?
About time this test ended. I can't take it for much longer. You've all played your part admirably, and for that I shall give you a fitting end.
With a swing of her inside, the Raptures all topple over.
The human doesn't seem to be moving. I suppose no matter how strong one's willpower is...
Hey, did we dead or pass out?
It won't allow you comfortably to carry a firearm meant for a Nikke. Your turn now.
Is she gonna end us now?
I will send you off as a last courtesy. What is this? Very interesting. I can't say I've seen this before. A human who is passed out standing up.
So we did pass out standing up.
I'll consider it a pass.
Oh, and we passed the test because of that. I have this sense of deja vu. When I open my eyes, someone is holding me. Haran?
Hey there.
Looks like we wake up. How am I feeling? Option number 1, where am I? Option number 2, where are the Raptures? I'll go with number 1. Where am I?
You're on the road to paradise. It was a bit close to the wire, but you did pass the test. And a promise is a promise. From here on, you'll be on your own. Are you up to it?
I nodded.
All right then, off you go.
Okay, so looks like we have to
I'm sure
go to this Eden alone now. Who are you talking about, I ask. Haran doesn't seem willing to elaborate any further. I walk towards paradise. I guess no more raptures then. But it's long road. Pass through the tundra with groups of wandering raptures, okay? I climb the steep hill with clouds whirling overhead. Finally, at the end of the road. Eden. Oh, there is an oasis. A lush... blah 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 blah, whatever.
Paradise.
Eden. Hey, Dorothy. There she is. She welcomes us. So, while Rapunzel, Scarlet, and Snow White, they go their own separate way, wandering, Dorothy end up here in Eden. And here's Johan in Eden, so he research center for ground-based Eden.
Cecil.
Cecil, huh?
I'm listening.
There's this Cecil.
We have secured on
That's male name, but I guess her full name probably means Cecilia or
time.
something.
I expected someone as skilled as you to be somewhat more expedient.
And it turned out she's a human,
Bring it over here.
and she is very intelligent and capable.
This is Vophouse. I'm sure of it.
Is it enough to take down Nihilister?
Nihilister,
That
yeah,
all
okay.
depends on you. If you can tag her with one shot, then yes. It's enough.
One shot.
One bullet, one shot.
I
Okay.
almost wasted it all for nothing.
What do you mean?
I ran into a commander from the Ark at the research center. Some greenhorn with 4 Nikkes in tow. Said they were going to use Vophouse to liberate the Nikkes.
So, what did you do?
I left them to the Raptures to help them, shall we say, come to their senses.
Sounds like something you'd do. I wonder what's gotten into that commander.
Johan may sound cold, but he is actually a caring type commander.
Here, they'd know what a blessing Nymph can be. Not least of all Dorothy. She is the bane of my existence. She's always up to no good. Worst of all, she has the ear of all the other Nikkes.
Yeah,
Have
it
you heard of her
seemed
latest
like
escapade?
Cecil and
She brought outsiders to Eden without so
Dorothy
much
might
as a
be the
word to
co-leader of this place, by the looks of it.
Outsiders.
me. Yes, and not even 1 or 2.
Yeah,
5 in total.
5.
I'm willing to
Are
bet
they
that
talking
one of
about
them
us?
is the commander you intended to turn into rapture food. I know what you're thinking. It's a bit too coincidental, don't you think? Let's hold off for now and see how far Dorothy goes with her little antics.
Okay, interesting.
Welcome.
So it seems Dorothy
You're
and
now in paradise.
Cecil
Official code name,
not quite see eye to
Eden.
eye.
Consider me your guide. You can call me Dorothy.
How do you know my name?
Anyone who can pass Haran's test is an extraordinary individual, capable of bringing forth great change to the surface.
For Dorothy,
I always pay close attention to whoever passes.
who got hatred for the Ark. Seems nice to us people from the Ark. But that will reveal later. I'm not intending on staying here long term. I'm simply passing through.
Relax. No one will force you into accepting any major missions without your consent. Now, come over here.
Dorothy reaches out.
Considering this fine weather we're having,
Hey, she removed her
let's
ring.
take a stroll in the gardens first.
Okay.
Doesn't the sunshine feel lovely? This garden contains 93 types of trees, 13 different species of livestock, and all
Wow.
manner of edible foodstuffs.
Impressive.
Although Eden is built in the middle of a wasteland, we've created a near-perfect replica of how things were prior to the Rapture invasion.
all thanks to genetic modification and certain cultivation methods.
Dorothy picks up a golden apple from a tree and hands it over. Take a bite of the apple. Sweet honey flavor explodes in my mouth. The juice tickles down my chin.
What do you think?
It's incredible.
You won't find these kinds of flavors in the Ark. Help
Nope.
yourself to as
We
many as
ate
you like.
Splenderman in the Ark.
This is
A,
the Central
substi
Research
a
Facility.
substitute
You remember the
that can
Nikke's
be
you ran
resemble
into?
anything.
I mean the ones that were with Johann.
How could I forget?
I'm not sure if
He
you
tossed me
noticed,
into the hole.
but they are pilgrims, manufactured using advanced technology. Cecil created them with her own hands. in
Yeah,
this
there you
very
go,
room.
Cecil. Manufacturing pilgrims. Option number 1. Option number 2. Sounds like Cecil is a woman of many talents. Yeah, let's go with that.
Her intellect is a constant source of amazement to me. Apparently, the Ark is still 50 years away from achieving this kind of technology.
Okay.
She even designed the optical camouflage that envelops this entire base.
Mm-hmm.
Last but not least, we have the lobby. You can see the entire base from here. It seems that Isabel and Noah are training in the incubator.
Incubator?
It works rather like the Ark simulation room, but it's possible to make even finer adjustments and create slightly more powerful enemies there.
Now wait a minute. Dorothy
Actually,
never went to the
that's
Ark.
not
How did she
entirely
know
correct.
about...
When I say
Simulation
slightly
room.
more powerful,
Oh,
we're
that's
talking
right.
about the difference between
She did
run-of-the-mill raptures and
go
tyrant
to the
class.
surface, try to find the intelligence on the Ark. So that's how, yeah, on the Overzone event, she's been traveling on the surface, basically find any Nikke from the Ark, and then she would question them, charm them, be nice to them, and then ask for info. I think that's how she probably know about the Ark. Alright, back to the story. I say that's more than a slight difference.
Very true. However, such difficulty spikes are necessary for us. Everyone who resides in Eden must be able to fend for themselves. This even applies to humans like Cecil and Johann. In doing this, we avoid becoming like your Ark, where the few are being exploited by the many.
I assume you are referring to Nikkes and humans.
You catch on quickly. To me, paradise is a place where there is an even balance of power, where humans and Nikkes can live in perfect harmony. Of course, everyone has their own definition of what is just. So, what do you think? Did paradise live up to what you envisioned in your mind? I'm curious to hear how you think it compares.
Number 1, it's exactly as I imagined. Number 2, it's a little different. Well, I think the commander's paradise is Nikke is free from the nymph and from control of the human, and then they live together. Not quite exactly as the Eden, even though they did coexist, you know, treat each other equal, but they still have nymphs. Let's go with number 2. It's a little different.
Is that so? Nevertheless, it's at least closer to Utopia than the Ark, is it not?
I hate to admit it, but yes.
Well then, I suppose we can move on to more important topics. I don't know if you heard from Haran, but I have been waiting a long time for your arrival.
Oh? Why is that? I guess the info travels quick. After all, you know, they are very, very intelligent and very active in in on the surface, gathering information whoever they met.
I believe you are the key.
A key.
Overcoming the crisis that befalls Eden.
Oh? What exactly do you mean?
The heretics.
Ah.
You have gone up against one of them before and won, have you not?
Oh, you're talking about... I guess she's talking about Marianne. Option number 1, I have. Option number 2, I would say I've won. That's true, I go with number 2. I would say I won.
I, and many others, consider it a victory.
You think so, huh?
Anyway, this heretic that is calling itself Modernia.
Ah, thought
I
so.
suppose I should be straight with you.
Okay.
There is another heretic.
Another
a member
one?
of the Queen's elite forces. Hatred for humanity burns deep within her, and she has set her sights on Eden. Codename? Nihilister.
Nihilister, okay.
We have had 5 previous engagements with her.
5.
And every confrontation has ended in a stalemate.
5 fights.
Now that the Vaphaus has
But no
been
one
secured, we
make
have a greater
any
chance
progress,
than
huh?
before. But we cannot allow Eden's entire
So that's why they went
destiny
to
rest
the lab to
solely on
get
a
the
single
Vaphaus
According to one
to
of my old
neutralize her
friends, you're something of a miracle
regeneration
someone who's achieved the impossible
regeneration
several times over.
capability.
My hope is that you can lend
That's
us
what
some of that
heretics are. They can
expertise.
regenerate.
In return, we can promise anything. Haran tells me that you want the Vaphaus. We can give it to you. However, as you know, it is the only one of its kind. Therefore, whether you take it back to the Ark, or use it in the battle to defeat the heretic, is a decision I shall leave to you.
Oh boy. Has Johan agreed to this?
No, he doesn't know anything about this yet.
Oh boy, you go behind their back?
Don't worry.
Don't worry,
I'll
you
be
say?
able to persuade him. So, what do you want to do?
Before I decide, I have one condition.
Tell me.
My squad mates. I want them located and safe.
Are you referring to the others? That we brought to the base a while ago?
Oh? What? They're here? Okay, there you go. Let's go meet our team. Are they safe?
Commander!
Ah, here they are.
You're safe. We were so worried that something had happened to you.
Honey!
Uh-oh. Papillon cuts off,
We were
Papillon
worried
hugs me
about
tightly.
you. Are you hurt? Let me kiss your boo-boos and make it all better.
But boy, she's straightforward and she probably pissed off Anise and Neon. I'm fine. Oh, here comes Neon.
Why are you kissing my forehead?
You just said you should kiss boo-boos to make them better. I figured there was something wrong with your brain, so I thought a smooch there might help.
Very funny.
How did all of you...
We managed to pass that deranged test of theirs.
Oh, so everybody go through a
Individually,
test.
I might add. That numbskull with the shield said if we managed to pin her to the ground, we could pass. That motor mouth was the worst part of the entire ordeal. We couldn't shut her up if we tried.
I had to take down a flying bomber. It was so hard.
I also went through the test.
What? How did you make it out in one piece?
In the heat of battle, you must have turned to firepower as your savior, right?
Nope. We pass out. So,
But why subject humans to the same test? What do they have against you?
let's survive.
I don't see the point in trying to weed out people like this.
If you really think it over, I suppose I can see where they're coming from. They only want to be with those who have proven themselves. But to try and say that they're helping us by doing all this is a bit rich.
Did Haran mention her great plan to you?
Yes?
What are you planning on doing?
I'm not sure. What do you all think?
To be honest, I'm leaning towards turning her down. But if we decline, then we may lose our only opportunity to get our hands on Bauhaus. Knowing you, I'm sure you're not keen on taking on all of Eden.
Right.
I guess it's decided then.
If it's a heretic, we'd have to go up against them eventually anyway, right?
You do realize that if we accept their proposal, we're aligning ourselves with that psychopath Johann, don't you?
What if he tosses Master out of another window?
I'd like to see him try. If he does, we'll toss him even further.
And
I
he's,
should practice my throws.
if it comes to that, I'll leave it to you. Soon after.
I've been told that you've agreed to our proposition.
We have.
Excellent. I have good news for you as well. I was successful in persuading Cecil about our deal. The operation to exterminate the heretic will take place tomorrow.
I thought Johann was the one to convince.
I felt it would be easier to sway Cecil. Usually, when Cecil makes a decision, then the command.
Yeah, I think Cecil is
typically agrees. Slight disagreements
a
are
little
commonplace during operations.
more
such as
commanding
this,
than Johann.
but I'll be there to mediate should any such instances occur, so there's no need to worry.
Well, if she
As
built
a
all this,
gesture
you
of
know,
trust, allow me to bestow this upon you.
she must be a leader for the human side.
The first bullet is Vapaus. Don't forget. Make sure you don't use it unless it
Is
is
it really, though?
absolutely necessary.
Is Johann really
Why
gonna
are you
give us
doing
that
this?
easily?
Why give us the Bauhaus?
The only
We
Valpaus?
could run off in the middle of the night and take it along with us.
It's hard to explain. None of you seem like someone who would do such a thing. Also, if something like that were to happen, we have a tracker who can take to the skies and reach Mach speed. I assure you, she always nabs her prey.
We won't run away. This heretic is our enemy as well.
I knew I could count on you. You mustn't be
You
nervous
seem still
about
nice to
tomorrow's
us there,
operation.
Dorothy. We are from the
We've
Ark, and
never
you know
won
it.
against a heretic.
And we know how you
But
hate
by
the
the
Ark.
same token, we've
and
never
people in
lost
it.
either. Now that we've got
Are
an
we gonna
ace
see
up
your
our
true
sleeve,
color? Hmm?
I'm certain that victory is within our grasp.
Or you just being nice? Okay. I think that's it for chapter 19. Okay, before we go to chapter 20, okay, let's summarize a little bit. So we come to Eden by passing the test that Haran gave us, and then we meet Dorothy, the one that the people of the Ark betray, and how she developed hatred towards them. And I can't blame her. But somehow, and very odd reason, she is being nice to us, even though she knows we are from the Ark. Maybe because she need our help fighting this Nihilister heretic. And yeah, she gave us a gun with a well-powered bullet in the first chamber, supposedly. And now we are ready to take on Nihilister, which is gonna be right there, chapter 20. So let's go ahead and go back to the stage select screen, so we can look at the next stage. We almost to the chapter 22 there, and then we can finally see the normal playthrough. Right there, Fire Dragon, Nihilister. We went from a dankity old dank
Oh right,
I knew that.
laboratory, abandoned lab, to this luscious oasis desert type thing. So we start from here, and then we make our way fighting the rapture here, all the way here. Kill some extra boss, collect some extra loot, step on the portal, activate all this portal, and then the portal will teleport us to this platform, the upper canyon or mountain. And then here in the volcano area is where the fire dragon Nihilister resides, and that's where we fight her.
My feet keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
Alright, now let's go back to the cutscene. And yeah. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Go back to the archive so that we can see the cutscene. I'm glad that they kept all this record, because it allows us to go back and relieve the cutscene. Okay. Nihilister, there she is, and she is one of recruitable heretic. I think it take what, 90 days if you do all your daily quests every day. I think you get her about 90 days in real time, 3 months. Okay, here we go.
Initiating operation. The goal of this operation is to execute the heretic known as Nihilister. Commencing Elva particle purification sequence to aid with scanning. 53.58%. 28.77%. 1.49%. Purification complete. Using scan data and past engagement experience to track the enemy's current position. The expected coordinates have been sent to both commanders' terminals.
Okay, so we are taking on a joint operation.
Don't dally.
Our team and Johan's team. Wait, this heretic can fly?
That's right. Nihilister's nom de guerre is Fire Dragon.
Okay.
When in flight, she resembles the creature of legend and spouts scorching flames from her mouth.
How on earth are we supposed to catch her then?
With anti-aircraft guns, maybe?
What good will bullets do against a fire-breathing dragon? I'm just a lieutenant. How can you expect me to catch that thing? I'll only end up being extra crispy.
You could at least try not to look so pathetic.
It'll be fine. We've been to hell and back and lived to tell the tale.
Now that I think about it, you could say that my guns have been used in hell itself. Cool.
I'm afraid it won't be so easy this time around.
What a sordid bunch. Are you going to
Boy, they keep looking down on us, huh?
What will you do, Johan?
Okay, flashback.
As long as this ends with a heretic on the ground, I don't care. Whether you choose to follow Dorothy's advice is up to you. So long as we achieve our goal.
No. We'll proceed like this is an individual operation.
Perfect! I won't have to do all the heavy lifting for those dimwits. Or I might end up as a shish kebab. What are you going on about? None of you have ever gone up against Nihilister. Once we piss her off, this entire area will become scorched earth in seconds. If you just stand there with your fingers
Yeah,
up your
Noah
ass,
has this invincible shield on her.
got it?
Hey,
I think 3 seconds, her ultimate prevents all damage.
If we'd had 5 previous encounters, we could fight with our eyes
You
closed.
could say a Paradigm Divine Shield. Bubble. In World of Warcraft. Are we going to be okay? I ask.
We'll be just fine. They may not be the most cordial bunch, but everyone here is the best of the best.
You still being nice to us there, Dorothy? I'm suspecting something from you.
Noah, deploy the shield at the designated point.
Roger!
Isabel, go airborne. Wait 10 seconds, then fire off a round.
Yes, Commander.
Haran, are the biochemical charges good to go?
Ready to activate on your command.
Dorothy, now!
Enemy neutralized.
Sure, but at what cost? I've never been one for scorched earth tactics.
Our primary target is Nihilister, not random raptures. Shouldn't we be trying to conserve our energy? That may be necessary for you, but not for us. If you couldn't tell by this point, let me spell it out for you. There's no place for any of you on this team. We don't have any room for any pencil pushers. We're going to get their
Good old
brains
Noah.
splattered on the wall while they stand there soiling their shorts. Have I made myself clear?
Crystal. But if that's how you feel, why'd you bring us on in the first place?
Yeah.
Commander, we have to be rational about this. When we face Nihilister, we will need their help. We should try and cooperate with each other.
No, I won't have it. I don't know how you or Cecil think these clowns figure into this operation. But for me, all they're here for is to fire Vapaus.
I have no intention of using a Vapaus.
Vapaus is the entire reason this operation exists. By refusing to use it, you're intentionally sabotaging our operation.
Johan, Nihilister is moving again. If she gets any further, we won't be able to track her. We can settle this later.
Your move, pal.
We could always go home.
Bah.
I'll take that the operation is still on.
Okay. Well, interesting.
Stop. Nihilister was here.
Did she do all this?
Such power.
What do you think she was aiming for?
It could be a warning. One meant for us.
That would make sense. The way we're tracking her, there's no way she hasn't noticed. If we're going to work together on this operation, I think now is the time to discuss our next course of action.
Cecil.
Yes, I'm listening.
Excuse me for a moment.
Okay.
What are you doing?
You should go back.
She turned off the communication between Cecil there. What's the meaning of this?
I shouldn't have to explain this to a fellow commander. You lack the conviction necessary to see this mission to completion. We can't have someone like you bringing down the team.
I simply said I wouldn't use the Vapaus. I never said I wouldn't fight against Nihilister.
Don't be ridiculous. You have the ability to take her down with one shot instantly. Yet you would allow her to continue attacking. Do you realize how much damage she could inflict upon your allies? You're putting the entire operation in jeopardy. Do you really have what it takes to pull off this mission?
How about you?
Visual confirmation on a rapture.
Oh, just when you asked that question.
This is why you never turn off your comm link.
The rapture appear and Johan just pretty much take care of him with his mechanical hand there. Did you just make that rapture explode, I ask?
What was that? This guy is a human, right?
Oh yeah, he's human. He got
Sure,
robot
man,
parts.
Nikke's don't exist.
He's human, I assure you.
Yeah, he just destroyed
Nothing more than a bothersome fly.
the rapture that came by.
Now, where was I? You don't deserve to be part of this operation.
Oh boy, he's looking down on us. Okay, fine, you're right, I said. It'll be tougher fight with me around. But if having one difficult fight means that we can spare even one more life, then it's worth a shot. I won't allow you to convince me otherwise.
Commander, there's no time for this. We could run into Nihilister at any moment. I recommend that we re-establish communication with our operator immediately.
Fine. You have a resolve that's not so easily bent. But how far are you willing to go? What can you possibly contribute that will turn the tide? I doubt you can even survive on your own without depending on Nikke's.
I'm a commander. My skill lies in commanding.
Commanding? That's
Oh,
a
that
good
can make him
answer.
laugh.
Fine. You can talk the talk. But we'll see soon enough if you can walk the walk.
Oh boy, he gonna test
If you
us.
can't, I'll hand you over to Nihilister myself.
Yep, he gonna test us through talk and simulation in our mind. You could say we gonna play a word game or strategy game. Alright, let's go to the next cutscene.
Rappy, what are Master and Johan doing exactly?
Let's just say it's a battle of wits.
Oh, well, there you go.
Designed to put the commander to the test. When Johan posits
basically,
a hypothetical
okay,
battle
well,
scenario,
Rappy just
the
explained
commander must
it.
respond by detailing how he would direct us.
So they've just gone back and forth this entire time? That's it? They've been at it for hours already.
Nihilister is flying low in the sky at 120 meters after firing
Oh, here
a
comes the
wing missile.
test.
What do you do?
Have Isabel intercept the missile, then revert to FF formation. I do not know what that FF formation is. Front, forward formation? I got no idea. Sorry, folks.
Wrong.
Ah, wrong?
Isabel
Damn.
could potentially buy time by diverting the missile. She wouldn't be able to shoot it down. After descending 50 meters, Nihilister fires her flamethrower, incinerating Rappy and Noah on the Vanguard.
Oh dear.
Now only 6 Nikkes remain. What do you do?
What do I do? Have Dorothy and Anise assume Vanguard and change formation to...
Wrong again.
Ah, dang it.
You're heading towards an area with increased
So much for commanding there,
Why didn't you pay
Mr. Hero?
attention to your connection with the operator?
we can now
Because
ask
of your
by
negligence,
Johan's
you and
test here.
everyone else have been routed by a group of raptures that were hiding nearby.
Let's start from the beginning.
Brutal. Rappy was the first one to bite the dust.
It is kinda intriguing, though.
What is?
I've never seen the commander so passionate when speaking with someone else. Usually, it's just issuing short orders to subordinates or exchanging a few words here and there. Wow.
Okay, now
This
the room's
Johann
getting
guy
hot.
is imparting so much knowledge.
Take off my jacket.
Almost makes it worth being the first one to die. Right, Rappy?
You know what? No, I'll keep it
Sure.
on.
I suppose.
Because my leg is frozen. Not frozen, but kinda a bit chilly. I mean, it's 31 degrees outside, and I do have a heat turning on, but somehow my room is a little bit cold than the rest of the room in the house. Alright, back to the story. Let's go to the next cutscene.
91 failures.
God damn it,
6
look at this.
draws, 3 wins.
We failed 91 times, 6 draw, and we got 3 wins. Okay.
Pathetic.
Oh, just one last time I played it.
Just a moment, Commander. Aren't these results actually fairly impressive? According to your standards, typically no one can ever pass the test at all.
Oh,
So I'm supposed to find 3 wins
So we
out
actually-
of 100 impressive.
3 wins while everybody else got 0?
Besides, these were all hypothetical scenarios anyway.
I know it's a success rate of only 3%. But those 3 wins all came at the end, and they were consecutive. Hey. You've got a whole lot of nerve busting Honey's chops like this.
Oh,
Honey's a
Papillon.
big deal in
She
the
defends us.
Even the CEOs of the big 3
I did
and
not
the
expect
higher-ups in
that.
the central government are fans. They're total fanboys. You've got no right treating someone with a reputation like that so poorly.
Oh,
That's right. Master works under the direct supervision of the Deputy Chief.
Yeah, a real rising star.
Now you've all gone and done it.
oh boy.
The commander despises anything that has to do with the Ark.
Apparently, yeah. Johann does
Haran.
have a beef with the Ark as well.
Alone.
Sorry, I was just trying to explain things to them. I guess I just made it worse.
It's not your fault, I said.
That's right. It's no one's fault. I can still salvage this.
So does Dorothy, but how come he is so nice? She is still nice to us. Here we go. Are we gonna see the reason?
Commander, do you really intend to exclude them from the operation?
Absolutely. They're a bunch of pathetic greenhorns. They've got heart, I'll give them that. That doesn't amount to much. I was foolish to believe they could be of any help to us.
How can you say that? They could be the perfect shield.
What?
This is all you have to do. We draw Nihilister to us by releasing a signal. Given how aggressive she has been in the past, this shouldn't be too difficult. Then we send the counters out under the pretext of conducting surveillance.
And there's her true color, ladies and gentlemen.
First. No matter how
We will become a
hard they
meat
hit her,
shield.
she'll
She
just
gonna
keep
use us
recovering.
as a
Eventually,
bait and a
they'll
shield.
realize they have no choice but to use Vapaus if they want to make it out
So
alive.
you can see her
Once
despise
that
to the
infernal
Ark
commander no longer
remains.
has any compunction about using Vapaus, that's when we move in. Not only will we defeat Nihilister, but
Here
if the
comes her
Counters
true
manage to
color.
survive, they'll consider us their saviors.
All that nice talk to
So
us
that's it.
was
That's
just
why we
a
brought them along.
charade.
Of course. We loan out Vapaus temporarily, and in exchange, force the Counters to do all the dirty work.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
Not a bad plan, if you ask me.
The hatred still remains.
I feel sick.
Why? Something wrong? Is this all reminding you of your time in the Ark? Ah, yes. How could I be so thoughtless?
So it turned out Johann,
I've made you relive
you
your
know,
past
right there,
trauma.
good guy. He actually do
I'm
not
so
like this.
terribly sorry.
He's you could
wonder
say honorable,
If they could see the monster you really are,
honorable.
would that
man.
commander still be so fervent about liberating the Nikkes?
Most likely.
You could
These
say
righteous
he's more
types,
strict.
They're all like that.
And there you go. Dorothy seems to be nice and pompous, but she's simply using us now as a meat shield and a bait. They're back. What are you talking about? Yeah.
I don't think you have anything to worry about.
Sure, of course. Let's keep pursuing that heretic, I said. Okay, looks like Cecil is back with communication.
You call that a moment? Seems you have a rather loose definition of what a moment means. Has being out in the field warped your perception of time? Are you out there moving at light speed without me knowing? If not, then pray tell what exactly possessed you to go dark for so long? Johann, do you read? Come in.
We do apologize.
Don't tell me Johann lost his ability to speak in the interim.
The commander's language function is perfectly normal.
Wow. Even hard cases like him get chewed out from time to time. Master, look at this. The geothermal level is rising. Ooh, are we close to a hot spring?
I'm afraid it's something a little hotter than that.
Oh, is she gonna finally show up?
Nihilister. This is her
Oh,
territory.
we are within her territory, okay.
I'm not picking up any heat signals in the area. But she could be hiding somewhere the scan can't pick up on.
Should I do an aerial survey?
Yes, and also...
Dorothy sent personal communication to Isabel.
Roger.
Isabel soared into the air. Uh-oh, what now?
Is that Isabel coming back? Please don't let it be a landslide.
Is she low?
Sorry, but you're both wrong. Nihilister coming in.
Oh,
now.
yeah,
She's
I guess.
airborne.
That's right.
Where? I don't see
Dorothy did gonna make us, bring Nihilister to us. And there she is.
The tremors are getting stronger.
Suddenly, one of the clouds in the sky split in two. From the fissure, what seemed to be a meteor comes hurrying down, burning its way through the atmosphere. Crashed. There she is. Nihilister. In her human form.
Nihilister. One of the Queen's elite soldiers.
She looks awesome.
Ancient relic that should have been
But her
disposed
skill...
of long ago.
Still questionable. A heretic, I said. Suddenly, I overcome with familiar paralyzing fear. A fear almost identical to what I experienced before. An inconceivable hatred of humanity, violence incarnate.
Putrid piles of filth sent from Eden. You dare attempt to provoke me? You're practically asking to be reduced to ashes. Very well. I shall grant you your wish.
Nihilister's core is gathering strength fast.
Commander, our sensor is picking up some high temperatures.
In other words, if we get too close, we'll melt into puddles, right?
The moment I ran into the void and slashed, Nihilister pointed her gun directly at me. She stopped.
What? The core is diminishing.
Uh-oh.
But how?
What have we here?
Suddenly, Nihilister is in front of me. Whoa!
You should have said something if you were gonna bring
There
me a
she
gift.
is.
Tell me, do you remember a talking rapture?
Chatterbox?
Chatterbox, I believe you called him.
Chatterbox, what does this have to do with him?
He was one of my favorite underlings. You and these filthy pilgrims conspired together to kill him. If you're expecting some hackneyed declaration of revenge, I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint you.
Is that right?
Fortunately for you,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not one to become overly attached. I'd much rather discuss how we can both benefit from this. Chatterbox mentioned something quite intriguing before he died.
As Nihilister presses her tail against my body, I feel an immense pressure, strong enough to crush me.
He said if I caught you and cut you open, I'd find something of great interest to me.
Oh. Yeah, Commander does have something valuable inside him. You'll know soon enough. You probably guess what it is. Number one, I have no idea what you're talking about. Number two, I'm just a regular human being. I'm gonna go with number one. I got no idea what you're talking about.
A secret is all the more alluring the less you know about it. I've been waiting for you.
Really?
I wonder, what secrets do you
Oh,
hold
dear.
inside you? How could Chatterbox have known what I wanted? Why would he take the risk of bringing you to me?
Well, I guess the Inn doesn't know that. That's why they they just use us as a meat shield.
From Eden brought the black box to me on a silver platter.
Nihilister transformed into a dragon and decimate the entire area. Amid the confusion, she grabbed me and takes flight.
What the? Where's she going with your commander?
Isabel, give chase.
Wait. Not now.
Oh, Dorothy.
No! We have to get her to release the commander. If she gets any higher, no one would be able to survive a fall like that.
Can you get a good shot from here?
No, the visibility is no good here. If anything, I might end up hitting Master.
What are you standing around for? Just grab on.
Papillon takes a huge leap and grabs onto the tail.
Crazy. Her tail could be outfitted with some kind of weapon.
Just grab on first. No time for questions.
I guess everybody, and it's a Neon grab onto Nihilister's tail as well. Okay. And Rappy grabs and this is his hand, and looks like Nihilister take us to her place. Sometime later. Here she is. She's back to normal and toss us into the dirt. And everybody's feel the impact.
Does anyone see the commander?
I'm here.
Wait right there. I didn't bring you all here for a family reunion. What of it, human? Would you like to hear my offer?
What offer?
It's quite simple. A simple matter of choice. Your life, or those of the Nikkes.
Oh, really?
Naturally, I could kill all of you, but where's the fun in that?
You're toying with us.
You know how fires are. Very hard to control. Picking and choosing who lives or dies, I find it exhausting. So I figured you could make that decision. Of course, you'll die regardless once I slice you open. You'll make a fine sacrifice.
Commander, she's talked long enough. Just give the order and we will engage.
Even if there is no order, we'll fight.
You see that? My teammate behind me.
Do such camaraderie.
Nihilister is
It's enough to bring a
quite a
tear to
character
my eye.
herself.
I'd love to play with you, but I might lose my precious black box in the process.
And her design is very, very nice.
Of an impasse. Go forth, my beauties.
I'm glad we,
feast upon their carcasses.
the dev team allow us to recruit her.
Visual confirmation on 30. No, 50 raptures and counting.
Another battle?
Well, looks like she gonna summon a rapture for us to fight to pass
Get out
time.
of here. The first thing we'll do is tell Burning
You could
them.
say to teach us a lesson,
Encounter.
so that we can make a decision. So we fight those raptures that Nihilister brought, and we come to the next next cutscene.
Right? I think we got them all.
Oh, we actually killed them
Not
all?
over yet. We
Not
still
over
have to
yet.
get
We
the
still have to
commander.
get the commander. He said, okay.
I'm going in.
I should have known. Sitting on the sidelines just isn't for
Are you
me.
gonna join the fight now, Nihilister?
Besides, I'm not even positive the black box is here. At any rate, I'll burn everything so I can have some peace and quiet.
Oh yes,
That will
we
be
have something
fine,
that
won't
important,
it?
very important, all right, inside
Let's
our
turn
body.
this entire place to ash.
I think the reason Chatterbox knows because he does have ties to the Ark.
Master!
You could say there's someone in the Ark that are feeding him info. Run towards the counters.
She's getting ready to attack.
Okay, she attacks us and we run.
Get behind cover!
Everybody get behind the cover as she breathes the fire. And there it is. Almost immediately after, the scorching flame hot enough to melt steel swooshed by me.
I can't believe this! Our cover is melting! We need to figure something out, or we're gonna end up getting one heck of a suntan!
Let's get out of here. Okay. We are we are under attack by Nihilister. And I believe this is the cutscene to
Commander, the fire!
the Eden
Listen
Squad.
up, everyone. From now on, our main priority is to rendezvous with the counters. Get an FF formation.
There's that FF formation again.
Commander, wait. Is rushing in like this really necessary?
And here's Dorothy still
simply let this
trying to
play out.
use us to exhaust
Even Nihilister has
Nihilister.
limits. She's bound to exhaust herself eventually. That's when we move in.
Aran, what do you think?
Well, it wasn't easy getting to Eden. So, I'm willing to do whatever it takes to protect it. Even if it means giving up my life.
Okay.
Noah,
You're asking me what I think? Of course I respect how Dorothy feels, but... we aren't weaklings like those counters. And I'm tired of just waiting around.
So they are gonna join us.
Do you even have to ask? I'll go along with whatever you decide.
so it's settled.
Everybody's against Dorothy.
Unbelievable. What's gotten into all of you? Did you all sneak into the Ark and get implanted with Nymph? I brought the counters along so they could take the brunt of the attack. I did it to protect all of you. I
Yep.
don't understand what the
The
problem
hatred
is.
still remains.
Also, in case everyone forgot, even after we defeat Nihilister, this is all far from over. The Queen has many more subordinates under her command, ones even stronger than Nihilister. To them, Eden is nothing but a pesky thorn in their side. That's why I formulated a strategy where we'll be able to minimize any casualties on our end. So why?
Dorothy, we're usually happy to do whatever you say. But that was because you never once forced us to cross the line.
We've always put up with your schemes and subterfuge because we weren't directly involved. But this is different.
Also, their commander is fighting to liberate all.
Oh, look at
Nikkes.
Isabel.
If I'd met
Yeah,
someone
she
who
got a
fought
crush
like
for
that
our
sooner,
commander.
I would have
And
rather
she
remained
quite
in the
possessive,
Ark than
too.
come here.
The Ark. The Ark. I'm glad you brought it up. Don't you all despise the Ark? Detest everything about it? Especially you, Commander. You were the most vehement
And
of
yes,
everyone.
After
Johan
all the
does
things
have
like
some
this, what has it ever done to
negative
fit you?
past with the Ark as well.
Fine then. Join up with the commander from the Ark. It won't tarnish Eden's reputation in the slightest.
I used to think like that too. But meeting you made me realize something. What I hated was not the Ark, nor the people in it. It was the abhorrent rhetoric you were spewing earlier today.
You've all gone insane.
Let's go.
Okay, looks like they're gonna come help us. Despite Dorothy's protest.
About time we got a real battle around here.
Okay. We see Dorothy's true color there, and turn out Johan was a good guy. Just strict.
Aren't you tired of running like a dog?
She's just toying with us, looks like.
I promise to make it quick.
Status report.
Damage, 44.33%. Concentrated on the exterior.
Damage, 39.92%. Avoided frontal burns, but other areas are heavily affected.
Damage, 48.43%. Mostly burns here as well.
You see now Nikke got burned.
I set the pain sensor as low as possible, but I still feel like my body is going numb.
But their body can be
How much longer I can
replaced and repair. Should we use the well pulse? I asked.
What? No. And defeat the entire purpose of us coming here?
What she said.
I doubt that bullet is
Don't
well
want you to
pulse.
give up because of us,
I know
Commander.
Johan's not that easy to give up.
Besides, you never know. If we hold out just a little longer, maybe Johan and his crew will show up.
Don't count on it.
I know. I'm just hoping against hope.
Thank you, all of you.
So, what's the plan? You and Johan talked for eons about how to potentially defeat Nihilister. Any chance you remember one of those options?
Oh, kitchen sinks. There are some methods that come to mind.
Good. Let's use them all and throw in the kitchen sink for good measure.
Alright. So we fight their Nihilister? What kind of plan you come up with their commander?
I feel pain. How long has it been since I felt pain like this? How unfortunate that I'll only experience
Did we actually make her feel pain?
for a few precious seconds.
Yeah, their body can tighten.
She's healing herself again.
Oh yeah, without
Any
wall
other
pulse.
ideas, Master?
Yeah, they can regenerate. Sorry. I'm exhausted of all options.
I hate to say it, but we're caught between a rock and a hard place, honey.
Yeah, looks like.
Just use that Vop house or whatever it's called.
Here comes Nihilister. I point a
What do
gun
we have
toward her.
here? I presume that's loaded with Vapos.
Oh, she knows. That's right, I said.
Well, what are you waiting for? Shoot me! I dare you! I'll rejuvenate in no time and grind you all to dust. That puny bullet of yours won't stop me.
I don't want to do this, but I'm out of options, I said.
The paradise that you're imagining.
Okay,
where
we flash
Nikkes
back
and humans live in harmony. Is it a place where Nikkes
to what
serve humans in
Haran said.
harmony? You know, because humans can't even defend themselves
Okay.
against raptures.
No. I lower the gun.
You'll throw away your only chance of survival.
I walk towards Nihilister.
You really have lost it. Not that it matters, as long as I can open you up.
I can see a bomb planted near Nihilister's feet. If I can reach it, then I could.
You fool. You'll kill us all.
Oh, Johan. He knows. He knows. And he shot Nihilister. The wall. Well, never mind. The impact threw me off. Someone picks up the weapon.
This a valuable lesson.
Snap.
How can you expect to save someone else when you can't even save yourself?
Oh boy. Nihilister began to convulse violently.
You shot me. You actually did it. You fools! You showed your hand far too soon! You didn't expect me to fall for that, did you?
Nihilister severed the arm with the bullet in it and instantly recovered.
I'll be taking this with me. It may come in handy.
Okay, I guess she was luring for them to shoot.
Just yet. I've got another present for you.
Oh, Johann, you tricky bastard. Without any hesitation, Johann fires once again.
What the?
Bang, bang, bang.
What is this? Losing something so important to you must have driven you mad. Why else would you tickle me with that pea shooter? Very well. If you insist on behaving like a fool, then I shall put an end to your misery.
Suddenly, Nihilister freezes.
What?
Oh, that's the real bullet now.
Why
The
am I not
Velpos
healing?
bullet. That's right. It prevents regeneration.
Now, give her all you've got.
Feather electric. Maximum
Now the whole team is
firepower.
gonna pummel her to hell and back.
You didn't know my shield came equipped with a laser beam? Well, now you do.
Yeah, what just happened?
It's simple. Unchained wasn't the first bullet in the chamber. It was a gamble.
Yeah, he called that Unchained,
I'm
the
sorry that I
Velpos
lied
bullet.
to you, but the plan worked.
Oh, bastard lied to
Get
me.
up. Now that she can't regenerate, it's time we sent her packing.
Johann reaches out his hand. Grab his hand and get up.
Something's happening over there. Let's check it out. Our bodies may be a wreck, but our trigger fingers are still functional.
Hit her where it hurts.
Now let's see. Now our team joined the
Damn you,
The fight.
wretched insects!
taking down
It's time to wrap
Nihilister.
this up.
Wait. I can kill for you.
Uh oh, now she want to make another deal.
To you. The queen. I'll kill her myself.
Oh, what's this?
What are you doing here?
Hey, yeah, Dorothy.
Sorry that I'm late.
You
to the
betray
party.
us.
Just hear me out.
Now
Sorry,
what?
Not interested. We've got her where we want her. It's time to end this.
Nihilister, you said you would kill the queen yourself. How?
I have a plan. One that I've been planning for a long time.
Really? You're gonna turn against the queen now?
Lilith's body.
Lilith's body? Oh, no.
The queen's predecessor, and the only thing she neglected to take care of during her time on the surface. If Lilith's body can be found,
How is Lilith related to the
To
queen?
kill the queen. Please, get
It
the
says
Velpos out of me.
predecessor. Is that mean Lilith
Silence.
come before the queen?
Your loose tongue will be your undoing.
Hey, here's Liberorio, whatever her name is. Showed up, another heretic. She looks like one of those jellyfish. And she takes
Commander, should we attack?
Nihilister with her.
No. What you're seeing is just the tip of the iceberg. This is
Yeah,
one
it
opponent
looks
we
like,
don't
according
stand
to
a chance against.
Johann.
Why wise decision.
This one is very
I
powerful.
suggest you lay low and tread softly.
Liberal
The next time you
Rio.
awaken me,
Liberal, that's what I'm gonna call her.
this Eden of yours will become your tomb.
So apparently that jellyfish heretic is way more powerful than Nihilister, huh? That and not only that, we don't have any more Valpur's bullet. Alright, let's go to the next cutscene. This party after the fight now. I'm back in Eden. Not only was I unable to kill Nihilister, but I managed to waste the Valpurs that we spent so much time hunting. Nevertheless, I made it in one piece.
Master, don't be too hard on yourself. We did everything we could.
I guess they tried to console us. We failed.
Let's give the commander some space.
What a mission.
And here we are, alone. And Cecil shows up.
I figured I'd find you here sulking. I know you're not in the mood to talk, so just listen. I went over the communication logs, and something that Nihilister said struck me. She feels there's something inside you that she wants.
Yep.
I can probably guess
Everybody's
that.
want, to be exact.
However,
You know what I mean.
dissecting
I think
is
you probably
necessary
figure
to
out what that
ascertain
means.
This mystery object. That is our primary concern right now. Are you following me?
What do you want me to do?
Nothing, really. Give me an hour of your time. Consider it a routine health exam. A few injections, drawing blood, taking photos, stuff like that. Why are you hesitating? It's not like you have anything to lose. Trust me, it'll be worth your while.
Fine, let's get this over with. Yeah. Sometime later.
Of course. It's exactly as I thought. Do you know your blood type?
Aha! Remember Valpurs? The main ingredient about Valpurs? Human blood. Guess what? Our commander just to have that exact blood type that the Valpurs need. Wow.
Was your blood type ever saved in the database?
Remember Anderson?
Pepper,
Yeah,
what
remember
are
when
you
we
doing? Hurry!
in the hospital back then?
What the?
So this is a
There's
flashback
no
on that
information
time.
here on the commander's blood type.
And guess who saved us?
The blood you have is of great value to us.
Anderson.
In this case, we won't record
Remember,
your blood in
Anderson
the database. You'll be a prime
gave his
target
blood.
if this gets out.
For us, so our commander and Anderson have the same type of blood. Not that I know of. We lied to her.
I see. Keeping
Well,
health
I guess-
examination data
No,
a
no, we
secret
told her
is
that
no mean feat.
the
Whoever
record
did this
wasn't
cares
kept
about you deeply.
per Anderson.
You must be wondering why I'm asking all these questions. Well, congratulations. You have been blessed with the RHX blood type.
RHX
Or
blood
should
type,
I
huh?
say cursed?
RX? Can't be
That's right.
serious.
Your blood type is exceedingly rare, but that's not what makes it valuable. From it, we can extract and synthesize Vapaus.
There you go.
Tell me, what's going through your mind? Are you happy, not happy? What?
I'm happy, genuinely. Honestly, I don't feel much of anything. Yeah, let's go with that.
Well, don't be too swayed by your emotions either way. There will be plenty of time for hysterics down the line.
All this time we were hunting
For
down
the time being, try and keep your emotions in check. More
Valpur's
importantly,
info.
I have to tell you.
But we and Anderson were the one with the blood type. Does that mean they're gonna drain us dry? Maybe that's why they want to keep it secret, because they don't want to kill the commander by milking his blood.
No one outside this room can know about this. That includes the Nikkes serving under you.
But it seems Cecil is very
especially Papillon.
respectful of us.
She's working for a
So
deputy
she looks like she's
from a
not a
different
good
faction,
person.
Is she not? You can never let her know. Not unless
Yeah, we
you
cannot
feel
let
like becoming
Papillon
a human
know.
lab rat
She's a
for
spy.
the good of the people.
You know, if she tell Burning Gum about us, boy, you can bet Burning Gum will send everybody after us, just like he did with Marianne. Okay, I reply to
I'm glad we're on the same page. You should get going. Johan had something he wanted to discuss with me, and I don't want to keep him waiting.
Johan walked past me, is about to enter Cecil's lab. Wait, I said.
What is it?
Thank you for saving me.
Don't get all sentimental on me. Anyway, what are you going to do now? Go back to the Ark?
I haven't decided yet.
Then it might be good to stay here. Your hearts are in it. But with a bit of time, I could turn you into a proper commander.
What?
Don't believe me? Maybe nobody remembers this anymore. But I was once considered something of a rising star by the media. Technically speaking,
Yeah, he was.
I outrank you.
You mean back in the Ark?
Yeah. I doubt you'd have any memory of it. You'd be too young to remember.
So you were there when the Ark first came to fruition? I never knew I was talking to a celebrity.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Should I refer to you as Sir Johan from here on out? He's pissed.
Absolutely not. I feel old enough as is. It's probably best if you don't bring this up in front of Cecil.
Okay, so yeah, he does have a dark history with the Ark. Guess I'll have to take a rain check for an autograph. Alright, let's go to the next cutscene. What's gonna happen next? Oh, here's Papillon. What are you doing, Papillon?
I can't believe this.
You're all alone
Stupid
here.
base is always bragging about its own cutting-edge technology. And I can't even send a basic SMS to the Ark.
Oh, she gonna send a secret message to Burning Gum?
All I need is for one of these to go through, and it's straight up the corporate ladder for me.
Oh, who showed up?
Who goes there?
It's me, Dorothy.
Oh, Dorothy.
Why are you so surprised?
Who, me?
You got caught
I'm
red-handed,
not surprised. It's just
Papillon.
you snuck up on me, that's all. I get that we're only guests here, but that doesn't mean I'm not entitled to my privacy.
My apologies. However, if we were to allow something as blatant as direct communication with the Ark, do you think this
Yeah,
race could have
you
existed
got caught red-handed.
as long as it has?
You heard all that? You're not going to kick me out, are you?
I'm considering it, among other things.
Is that right? For example?
Some gentler methods, others with more bite. We can do this the easy way, or the hard way. It's up to you.
Alright.
I'm warning
You know, it's like warm and
Don't
cozy
do
and
anything
then
rash.
toasty when you wear a
I
jacket.
work for one of the Ark's deputy chiefs. I have
But
a
when
lot
you
of
take it
sway
out,
there.
now you feel exposed.
seems to me
Feel
like
chilly
you don't get
again.
along too well with the humans here. Don't you think it'd be wise to have some form of insurance?
Looks like I'm gonna have to put
Like, say,
my sweater back
making
on.
some connections with the higher ups
Yeah, I'll do
in the
that.
Ark. There are ways I could make that happen, but lay one finger on me, and the offer's off the table.
All right then. Sounds like it's in my best interest to let you be.
My chair is squeaky.
However, I do have some stipulations. From now on, you are not allowed to communicate with the Ark without my permission. I also get to choose what communications are sent to the Ark. How does that sound? Considering your life is on the line, I'd say it's rather reasonable.
Doesn't sound like I have much of a choice. Since I'm a guest and all, I'll have to defer to you.
Good thinking. I hope you enjoy the rest of your time here.
Oh boy.
Just my luck. Getting caught by that weirdo.
Meanwhile, somewhere remote up on the surface, Nihilister
Curse those bloodsuckers! That's it.
and Libero Rio.
I won't be able to calm down until I wipe out their entire base!
Be quiet, Nihilister. You already forced me to appear once. Are you trying to disrupt my slumber once again? Compose yourself before I put you to sleep permanently.
You'd really kill me.
It seems
Yes.
like
The Queen does not permit
Nihilister
internal strife
have her own
between her
agenda.
vanguards. You've bungled this job badly.
looks like she's not really
This
loyal to the
Is
Queen.
very disappointed with you. If you intend to regain
Maybe
the
that's why
trust which you have lost,
The dev allow us to recruit
you must
her,
wipe
you know,
out
as
that place on the surface they
as
call
part of the team.
Eden. Should you fail, we'll bury you long before those humans ever have a chance to.
Don't you threaten me! I'll burn you to a crisp before you ever make a move!
That reminds me.
Okay,
Before
see,
I
she's a
arrived,
jellyfish.
You were running your mouth
That
about
made her a
something.
water type.
Remind me what it was again.
Nihilister is a fire type, obviously.
Something about Lilith.
Marianne,
If the Queen were to get wind of this.
she's like a
You mean
a Gundam
that?
type.
I was
Does that
only
mean she's
bluffing.
physical?
I was merely buying time so you would finally mosey
There is
along,
another one.
slowpoke.
In
If
the
anything,
earlier, I think,
The Queen
the
would
Scorpion
praise
lady
me for my ingenuity.
Whatever happens,
appears to be she's a lightning type.
your actions going forward will determine
Yeah, I think she's lightning.
what you truly meant by those words.
Speed and lightning.
Queen is always watching. Never forget.
Libero Rio.
All I care
I
about
wonder if we're gonna meet her
is
again.
burning those cockroaches to the ground.
Boy, she's pissed at us now. I think that's it, right? For this chapter? Yeah, that's it. Omen. Okay. Let's go back to the lobby screen. Because that was the end of the chapter there. Okay, there you go. We went to get well pulse in the lab. Then we got beat up by Johan's squad, and then we go to Inn. We meet Dorothy, who was long lost since the Ark betrayed her, and she got hatred against us, against the Ark. Then she was being nice to us, bother us up to trash her, and then she sent us to become a meat shield and a bait to attack Nihilister and make her exhausted so that her team can jump in and finish the job. Of course, and they actually, yeah, we end up defeated her with Johann's wit, shooting that bullet. But then she was rescued by another heretic. And then also Cecil do some blood tests and found out that we got a RHX blood type, which the blood type requires to make
This place is so peaceful.
to make raw pulse.
It's wonderful.
Yeah, and we and Anderson got the same blood type.
Is there any chance I can get a larger
And
size?
you know, just like in the past, and they said they don't want to keep the record of us because if everybody know, they're gonna milk us dry for our blood so that they can make more Valpas. And respectfully, Cecil decided to keep that secret to herself as well. Alright,
Master, I was waiting
so
for
next
you.
time we continue with the story, but right now that was very entertaining, especially the cutscenes with Nihilister, the fight, and how Johann's team disobey Dorothy's plan there, and they came out to help us out as opposed to abandoning us. You know, let us die, and so that she can kill two birds with one stone, punishing the Ark and defeat Nihilister. But that didn't happen. Well, it did happen in defeating the Nihilister, but we're still alive, and hopefully she will gain our trust.
Master, where are you?
Okay,
You haven't left me, have
see you next time.
Alice
Right,
is
Soda?
complimenting me on how cute I looked. Do you agree?
See ya.